Welcome back to Buzzer to Buzzer. Welcome to episode 20 of Quick Take.
All right, guys. So the fourth game of the Western Conference Finals between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets just ended. And as a guy named Rayan said in the previous video, the Lakers are up now 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets. Now, guys, the game ended with the final score of the Lakers winning 114-108, with obviously an exceptional performances from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, with also a great performance from Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets. Although we did not see Nikola Jokic star, what are our thoughts about this game, and is this series effectively over?
All right, I just want to get started with, I think there's three big reasons why the Nuggets lost tonight. One, as you said, Rayan, Nikola Jokic didn't perform. I believe he only got 16 points. And with this kind of player who averages like usually more than 25 points, sometimes more than 30 points, like that's a big reason why they lost. Two, the offensive rebounds that the Lakers got towards the end of the game, that was like the breaker for the game. Like the Nuggets could have had a comeback chance. They were about to get a comeback, in my opinion. And then with those offensive rebounds, and then I believe Rajon Rondo actually got one too at the end. That's what killed him. And three, the refs in this game were absolute garbage.
Stop.
Ryan, I
know you're
you
going to deny
saying that the
this.
refing's abysmal. Don't even get started on the cap
All
right
right,
now, Ryan.
speaking of the refs, I know Harsh has a lot to say about this, so I'm just gonna get.
I just want to say three words real quick. 3 words. I have 3 words.
Okay.
Lakers in 5. That's it. That's my take. That's my
Can we
take.
get you a score of 5 on the AP test for AP line real quick? All right, there we go. All right.
Arian, you said 3 words. I got 3 words too. Refs in 5. This was the most abysmal reffing I've seen in the NBA playoffs all year. I have never seen more unnecessary foul calls. I've never seen more missed foul calls in these NBA playoffs until this game. It was abysmal, the reffing this game. I mean, how can the refs miss that many calls for the Nuggets, but then also make the same amount of calls for the Lakers? And, Ryan, I think you said it best when you said there's politics involved with reffing. And you want to expand on that?
Okay. So, first of all, obviously the Lakers winning up 3-1. Now, we all know what's happened in the previous 2 series. These Nuggets are not to be messed with. Now, heading on to this Game 5, the Lakers cannot take this Game 5 easily, and they got to go in with the full force, which they came in with tonight, with Dwight Howard showing off in those first couple of minutes, having an amazing start, getting the Lakers getting going, building the foundation initially, of which Anthony Davis and LeBron James expanded upon. Now, getting to that issue about reffing, for sure, I'm not going to deny the fact that the NBA is a money-making league, which people like us are watching. Viewership numbers are going up and down, as we know, already because of the bubble. Now, are the refs inclined to make more calls favored towards the Lakers in some cases because of the NBA Finals potentially being between the Lakers, so that when the Lakers are in the finals, the viewership number goes up? Yes, that's a fact. We all know that the NBA is a money-making league. Do they want to see the Lakers in the finals? Yes. However, was that the only reason why the Lakers won tonight? No, you cannot say it just because the reffing was abysmal, the Lakers won. The Lakers' offensive rebounding, Abhi, like you said, providing some statistics to back that up. The Lakers had 12 offensive rebounds compared to the Denver Nuggets, who only had 6. Now, a lot of those offensive rebounds came in the fourth quarter when it really mattered. I mean, besides that, we saw Anthony Davis battling through an injury, seemed like bouncing up, looking like LeBron James. Hey, an injury doesn't faze me. Brushing off his shoulder, coming up, ready to put on a show again, dropping 34 points and getting 5 rebounds compared to the 2 rebounds he had in the past. I think that although, sure, in any other NBA game, there's going to be an element of reffing having an effect in the game. But tonight, you got to give the Lakers the credit. They came out, like LeBron said in that post-game interview, we saw the film, we had to fix our rebounding, and that's what they got done today.
Ryan, no one's saying, at least me, I'm not saying at all that the only reason that the Lakers won today is because of bad ref calls. I'm just saying that that's a part of the game, and it's definitely a part of the reason why I think the Lakers won. And if we're going to talk about performances on the Lakers, I mean, I think at this point it's very obvious who the best player on this team in the playoffs is, and that title goes to Anthony Davis for sure. I mean, I don't remember the last time This man scored less than 30 points. And if we're going to talk about LeBron James, I don't think he had a great performance in general. He had 26 points, sure. But if you're looking at his field goal percentage, his three-point percentage, like it wasn't that great. I believe he shot like 7 for 18 field goal percentage and like 1 for 3 and 3-point. Like obviously like these numbers aren't great, but at the end of the day, he got the job done. And with that many field goals taken and shots taken, he scored the points needed for the Lakers to win.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James, that game alone, got to shoot 28 free throws. Just those two players alone. Now, I know reffing is an element of any game, but this level of abysmal reffing at this point in the playoffs is unacceptable. I understand the marketing standpoint, and I don't want to take credit away from a Lakers win. A win's a win at the end of the day. But I largely do believe this game would have been a lot closer or possibly in the favor of the Nuggets if the reffing wasn't this abysmal.
Hey, sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't. That's just the way the league goes. Some poetry right there. But something also which I want to talk about is that today, LeBron James and Anthony Davis combined for 60 points. And now whenever Anthony Davis and LeBron combine for 60, they are now 18-1 throughout this season. And considering all the performances we've seen from the Lakers and the Nuggets guys, the question has to be asked, considering everything the Nuggets have done in the previous 2 rounds. This next game coming up, what are we expecting to see from the Nuggets? Are we expecting a bounce back? What's happening here?
Ryan, I'd
Lakers
like to quote
in
you.
5. I'd like to say something. Lakers in 5.
I'd like to quote you by saying, I got a feeling inside my bones. And in those bones, it says, the Nuggets are going to win game 5 because I doubt Anthony Davis plays that game. They kept him in to go up 3-1. I mean, you could see not only did they have that rib injury before the horrific ankle injury, which I thought he was done for the game after he landed onto that ankle, but, game 5, I doubt they play Anthony Davis because they have 2 opportunities. They know that Anthony Davis and LeBron James are on the floor. They are going to have a high probability of winning. I think they rest AD, stop the risk of further injury, throw LeBron out there by himself for 1 game. They win. Great. They're going to the finals. They lose. It's 3-2. You got 2 games with a healthy AD and LeBron James. It's a safer bet. I wouldn't be surprised if AD doesn't play.
Yeah, like Harsh said, I believe in order for the Nuggets to win Game 5, it's not about momentum or anything at this point against a team like the Lakers. They just need every player to show up. And Nikola Jokic with only 16 points today, that's not really showing up for his standards. He needs to score at least 25 points plus. They need to play better defense, have less turnovers, and obviously get more boards because that's the main reason why the Lakers won today.
Well, one thing's for sure. Although I got the Lakers winning in 5, something which we've all seen and know for a fact that these Nuggets are one of the most unpredictable teams, especially in these NBA bubble playoffs, and who truly knows what can happen in this Game 5. All right, guys. Boy, was that a great game coming down to the wire between the Lakers and the Nuggets. Game 5 will for sure be one to keep an eye out for, seeing how that goes, whether in the favor of the Nuggets repeating history or the Lakers just moving on to the NBA Finals. As always, guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your main takeaways from this game and who you believe really shown out and the keys to success in the next game. As always, guys, take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.